eater.
Swadee khap, my orangutan friends and Puan Puan Kuntai, and welcome to another Snack Attack video. And today we're looking at crisps, or chips as they call them in the States, and we're going to be looking at some FIFA 26 crisps brought out by Lay's. Well, the first one we're going to be looking at is English style fish and chips made with real potatoes, and as I've just noticed, we're kind of zoomed in there, so just give me a second. There we go, that's a little bit better. At least now we can see the full packet. Right, so these are English style fish and chips. Now I think what it is, Lay's have kind of got into this idea that certain countries are famous for their football, England being one of them, so they've decided to do English style fish and chips. So I think these are probably limited edition. I assume they will be. There you go, fish and chips, potato sauce, bit of lemon, and it looks like they're without ridges, just normal crisps. Okay, there's your nutritional information. They're not very nutritious, are they, crisps? But anyway, there you go. Yeah, I mean, it's all in Thai anyway, isn't it, mostly? Right, so let's get them open, see what they look like. Oh, there we go. Right, first look. You don't get a lot, do you? They're all there in the bottom hiding. Come out, wherever you are. Right, let's take a sniff. I'll just sit down, actually. Okay, so do they smell of fish and chips? The answer is no. They do remind me of something, actually. There's a kind of dry, you know that dry smell you get with dog food? There's a bit of that going on. There's something else in there that I kind of recognise, and it's not fish or chips. Don't know, I'm thinking cardboard. Right. So the smell is... What is that smell? Fish food. Do you know when you get fish food, fish flakes? That's what it smells like. I knew it was something, that's what it is. Fish food it smells like. I suppose that'll be the fish part of it. Although I don't know fish eating fish. Do they eat fish? Is fish food fish? Don't know. Right, let's take a crisp. There you go. Just the normal everyday crisp there. I can't smell any vinegar, malt vinegar, which you should have on there. I can just smell that. And it's not very strong, but that fish food smell. Right, let's give it a taste. Okay. Right, so the initial thing I'm getting there is very quickly a hint, a sort of tangy hint of tartar sauce. And as soon as you get that flavour, it disappears. And then what comes in, there's a flavour coming in behind it, which I assume is supposed to be the fish and chips. I'm not really getting it. It's not doing it for me. Got a bit of a tang there, and I think that was lemon, like a lemon. Again, very subtle, comes in, goes out. I mean, it seems simple, fish and chips, but it's actually quite complicated with the flavours you've got in there, especially if you're trying to get lemon in. Now, I had fish and chips yesterday. Actual well, I was going to say English fish and chips, but they were in an Irish pub, O'Shea's, down in Bangkok. But it's pretty much the same thing. And this does not taste like what I ate yesterday. Quite sweet as well. There's a bit of sweetness in there. I'm not getting fish and chips. Maybe batter. Like, imagine batter, I guess. But I'm pushing it there. They're not the best. They don't taste like fish and chips. Yeah. It is what it is, I guess. I can't really give these a very high score. I'm going to go with a 2 out of 5 for those. They are not great. They don't taste like fish and chips. As somebody from England who eats fish and chips, it's not doing it for me. You need that tang of vinegar, and they do salt and vinegar flavoured crisps, so you should have that in there. Maybe a little bit of pea flavour, I guess, maybe. Because you have it with peas, don't you? Fish chips and peas. But there is a bit of batter, like a battery flavour in there, but no. Anyway, there you go. So that was 2 out of 5. Now, the other flavour that we've got today is another football country, and it's Brazil, Brazilian style spicy salsa. Okay, I thought salsa came from Mexico. I thought it was one of their dishes. What do I know? Again, Brazilian style spicy salsa made with real potatoes. 2026 FIFA, blah, blah, blah. That's what the salsa looks like. Brazilian salsa. Now, these are slightly different. They've got ridges on, I think. There's your nutrition, in case you're into that. Have a nutritious crisp butty. Crisp butties, eh? Ooh, that would have been for a while. Anyway, let's get it open, see what they smell like. Ooh. Oh, that was weird. Just show you they're a little bit darker, kind of a red colour to them, which is probably some kind of tomato flavouring. I don't know, that's a bit weird. The smell that I'm getting there, I'm thinking broccoli. It smells like broccoli. Yeah, it's some kind of deep green vegetable. It doesn't smell of salsa. I can't even smell any kind of tomato. Yeah, well, there you go. That's that. Let's set one out so you can have a look. Come on. Be nice. There you go. So you can see the ridges on it. It's a little bit darker. Let me just show you one of the other ones, because the colour's different. Well, they're completely different, aren't they? Look. So that's your fish and chips. That's your salsa. Right. So, broccoli-smelling salsa chips, or crisps, as we like to call them in the UK. Right, let's give it a taste test. Oh, tangy, tomato. Oh, is it tomato? Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot more going on there with flavour. I'm going to have another one of those. Right, so straight off you get a tangy, guess it's tomatoey flavour. Like a mild ketchup-y kind of thing going on. And then this kind of a herb thing comes in. And then they've got chilies on the packet and lime. Am I getting any lime? A citrus in there. There is a little bit of spice to it, I guess. Not a lot. I mean, I'm pushing it to say that there's spice on there, but there is a chili on the bag. Yeah, so the initial taste is like a tomatoey, tangy flavour. And then coming in behind it, it's like herby. I guess it's supposed to be coriander. But is it? If it is, it's not very strong. Brazilian style spicy salsa, what do we think of those? They're all right. I'm going to give them a 3. They're all right. They're just average, I guess. Would I get them again? 3 stars, by the way, in case you were wondering what 3 is. Would I get them again? No. I'd go for other flavours other than that. They're not very exciting, but they are better than the other ones, which I wouldn't get again, the English fish and chips. Right, well, there you go. So that's it. That's the review of Lay's FIFA World Cup 26 crisps. What's it say on there? FIFA World Cup 26th. Is it the 26th World Cup, or? That could be, couldn't it? I'll check that out. If it is the 26th World Cup, I'll put it on the bottom, because I don't know. I do like a bit of football, but when it comes to the World Cup, I haven't got a clue. Right, anyway, that's enough of that. We'll finish the video there. I know I've not been putting up as much as I should be putting up, but I'm going to try and change that. We're in the middle of a holiday at the moment, so hopefully we're going to go somewhere and I can put that up. I've still got the Chinese New Year videos going up with my brother and my cousin when they came over. Very interesting. If you like any of the hotels and places we visited, I've already got videos up in a bit more detail on there. So if there's hotels that we visit and we've been there before, I'm not reviewing them. Okay, so the ones that we haven't been to, I'll put a review on. So there you go. We'll carry on. If we see anything else in the shop, 7-Eleven, Big C, Lotuses, Villa, whatever, any more snacks, we'll be putting them on. You can judge for yourself. You can go and try these. Would I recommend them? I'd recommend trying them. You probably try them once and never have them again. Anyway, let's go to the outro. Adios, amigos, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye. I'm in Bangkok, travel, food, and